Our next guest, our next hometown hero is Patrick Jelson. He is a specialist with the Army National Guard. Welcome, and thank you for your service. You just came back from Afghanistan in July of last year. What did you do in Afghanistan?
I did PRT. It's called Province Reconstruction Team. Sorry, and yeah, we just go around and we help other villages with projects that they ask us to do for them.
You said it's one of the most dangerous jobs.
It's up there, yeah. It's I mean, you're dealing with the villagers and you're traveling from village to village, and you know, it's I mean, just being out there is dangerous. So it's a dangerous area. So.
What was interacting with the people like there?
A lot of them were really nice, very, friendly. You know, they want you to, help them out, and, they want to try and, hurry this, war, this fight on. So they're there helping us out. It's pretty nice. And
the projects that you were working on, was that building homes or?
Schools, wells, bridges. Those are the three major things that we were doing. We also helped build it's not really a highway, but it's like a major road through the mountains. It was pretty intense. But,
did they show a lot of gratitude?
Yes, they do. Yeah, but it's like everywhere you go, you got your good eggs, you got your bad eggs. So you have your fair share of each, so it's just how it is.
Did you get hurt?
I was training with these guys for 2 years prior, and we were training for this mission. So you really rely and trust your comrades, and it's just how it is. It's it's your job, and I don't know. Some people enjoy it, some people don't. I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun.
Why did you decide to do this?
It was kind of like a fallback plan. So I was like, if nothing's going right in my life, I'll just join the Army. So I did, and it worked out for the best, actually. So it was probably one of the best moves I made in my life. So, but it's like caviar; it's not for everybody. So, it's just it was a great experience for me, and I still use everything that I've learned in my civilian life, and it's great.
How has it been transitioning back to civil life? Because basically you're going from being on alert, being in danger, being scheduled, to somewhat of a slower life. How's that been? How's that transition work?
It's been pretty good. With the National Guard, I don't know if the active Army does it, but I know with the National Guard, you have before you go over into country, they have a mobilization, which we trained for 2.5 months prior to going, and then when we came back, it was probably like 2.5 weeks of demob, and they give you,
which is debriefing.
Yeah, debriefings, and they tell you all your benefits, and the VA, like how do you need to sign up, and or you should sign up, and and then they tell you, like, just like briefs, like, don't be trying to run the house if you're married and you have a kid, your wife has been doing this for a year and she's got a routine. So, try and go with the routines and stuff like that. They really do a good job from what for what I went through. I mean, I don't know how everybody's opinion is on it, but my opinion was it was pretty good.
And there's been a lot of reports about post-traumatic stress. What's the military doing to make sure that you guys are okay when you come back?
That's part of it's not just debriefings. They also, they give you eye, hearing tests. You go to the medic and they ask you questions, and then you go to the mental health and they ask you questions, and then you get the rest of your shots, and it's a long, grueling process. It's not fast. It's not like you just hop on a plane and then you're home.
Have you had trouble yourself? Have you had nightmares, flashbacks, things like that?
No, I haven't had any of those, no.
Now, I should mention you just recently also got married.
Yes, I did, yep.
And have a new baby.
Yep, 5 months, Liam Patrick Jelson.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And you're working now, but looking for other opportunities. Has it been particularly hard coming back? You know, the economy is not that great. Still, has it been hard trying to find a job?
No, it hasn't. But I mean, I've been really using the benefits that the Army has been giving me. There's helmets to hard hats. I've been looking into that. Well, I've been applying towards it. I'm just waiting for a reply. There's also a military transitional employment officer who's been helping me too. He gives me emails on jobs that I would like to apply for, and that's how I got the security guard job, which was pretty nice.
How did your girlfriend do with you being away? How often did you guys communicate?
Well, I tried to communicate like once a week at least, but I mean, the more you communicate, the harder it is. It sounds weird, but it's the truth. Like, the more you talk, the more you miss each other. The more you're like, man, I wish I was there. And then the less you do it, the more you're like, all right, well, my head's in the game. This is what I gotta do today. I gotta get my truck ready. I gotta get ready for the routes. You know, you're doing your job. So, the trick is really not to. I mean, it did make her happy, but the trick is not to communicate with the civilian world when you're over there. It's a hard thing to do, but that's the trick.
You got your uniform.
Yep.
With you.
Yes, I do.
What do you think about when you look at that? What kind of memories do you have?
A lot of hard work and sweat. I mean, it was. It's not an easy journey. So, this is the top, and then you have a patrol cap that goes with it. I don't know if it's in my pocket still. Could be.
And you're all done.
Hanging
it up.
Yeah, I'm hanging it up, putting it in the box. So it's pretty good. It's my unit patch right there.
What's that patch?
That's the Yankee Division for Massachusetts. And then this is my old patch from my other unit in California, first of the 160th. So.
You were in Kuwait before too.
Yes, Iraq, Kuwait, Iraq.
What did you do there?
Convoy security. So we would take the 18-wheelers, those big trucks that you see. We take like around 40 of those, and we take them from base to base, going northwards. And you know, sometimes we go all the way north, and sometimes we just hit one base and go back home, which was nice. So it was.
And you were there for how long?
10 months. Yeah.
So you did 2 years overseas. Yeah. Did you learn the language?
Pashto is extremely hard. And
how did you interact with the locals? They speak English?
Yes. Well, we also have interpreters. At least in Afghanistan, we did. In Iraq, we didn't need them. We primarily dealt with just other military and TCNs, third country nationals. So, you just, they pretty much understand a little bit of English, and it's pretty much, get in your truck, let's go. That was pretty much.
Were you ever in combat?
No. We, in Iraq, we just passed an intersection and an IED went off. And in Afghanistan, one of the gunners spotted the IED, so got extremely lucky. So it was pretty good.
And any of your anyone that you served with die or get hurt?
Not that I was personal with, but there was guys in both units and the platoons that died, yes, and got hurt.
There's been some criticism that there hasn't been big fanfare or parades for people coming back from Afghanistan and Iraq. How do you feel about that?
I think those people aren't going out because, I mean, there's Veterans Day, and I don't know how many times I've been asked to walk in that parade. And, you know, even when I came back from Iraq, right when you got off the plane, there was a big group of people with, you know, banners and stuff. And then in Afghanistan, when we came back, it was even bigger. I mean, that one was huge. And I mean, it was in Cambridge, but
you feel like your work is appreciated.
Oh yeah, I mean, I even when I'm like going out, you know, and hanging out with the guys out at the bar, at the local bar or whatever, you know, and some guy overhears us like me talking about like what I was just going through, and they were just like, oh wow, man, that's really cool. You know, they're always appreciative, always, you know, shaking the hand, and it's really nice. You know, it really feels good. So
what's next for you?
Hopefully I can become a police officer or a sheriff. Just try to apply to the U.S. Marshals. So anything, whatever.
Raise a family.
Yeah, raise a family, and you know, gotta get the career going, get a family, get a house, you know, and hopefully you can wrap it up with a white picket fence and have a good life. You know.
What do you say to people out there thinking about going and serving their country?
I would definitely suggest doing it. I mean, I mean, I had a good experience, but then again, it's not for everybody. So, you know, if you don't like being told what to do, and you don't like being far away from your family, you know,
sacrifice.
Yeah, you know, you really, you know, it's you know, there's a reason only 1% of America does it. So, it's definitely it's definitely life-changing, and I mean, I appreciated it, so I really enjoyed it.
Again, Patrick, thank you for your service, and thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for having me.
That's our show for tonight. Thank you to all the heroes out there for all that you do. And if there's someone or an organization you would like to nominate to be featured on Hometown Talents and Treasures, email me at estrnvajda@gmail.com. That's ESZTERNVAJDA@gmail.com. Remember, it can be anyone. The important thing is that they selflessly donate their talent and time to help others. Thanks for watching. See you next time.